All right, it's really a sign of the season. There are campaign signs pretty much everywhere you look. But there's got to be rules here, right? There are laws about where you can put them. Honolulu Civil Beat's Chad Blair is here to kind of clear this all up for us. Or are you?
Sign of the season, Grace. Very, very, very funny. Well, I'll do the best I can. Yeah, signs are everywhere. It's a pretty cheap way to get your message out. It's branding. I mean, you're driving to work, you see a sign. You're driving home, you see a sign. In a way, it helps you know who's running in your district for council or senate or whatever the case may be. But you can't just put them anywhere. And there are, in fact, lots of state rules, regulations. There's even county regulations. Bottom line, don't put them on government property. That's a no-no. And if it's private property, you want to put some signs on a yard or on a fence, make sure you get permission from the owner.
Okay, so you can't put a sign up at the Capitol, Honolulu Hale. But also, even, I feel like on the mainland, they put them up all over utility poles, but you're not allowed to do that here.
No, even though candidates do. In fact, we have a photo of one candidate, I think you showed it earlier on, who posted his sign for Congress all over the place. The other day, I was checking our neighborhoods. Someone took them down. That's good. But you can't do that, and the Department of Transportation gets mad when people do that. Sometimes they put them on those on-ramps as you get on H1 and so forth. That's a no-no too, and it's also a bit of a distraction, right? You're trying to get on the freeway and, well, you're trying to read a sign. So the problem is, how do you enforce that? Because city and county, the state, it's pretty big geographically.
Yeah, and then there's so many signs, right?
There are, and I should say the Outdoor Circle, I included a link to their guide. They're saying, you know, sometimes it can be overboard. Maybe you don't want to put up too many signs, you want to be respectful, and by the way, don't keep them up too long after the election. Take those signs down.
Yeah, people don't want to see them right after.
No, especially if you lost.
Yeah, so are you finding that people actually do report and they kind of watch their opponents?
Oh, yeah. And in fact, that's what prompted the story is we got a couple of emails saying, hey, can you check this out? And yeah, sometimes it's an opponent trying to do damage. But the main thing is we want to emphasize that it's freedom of speech. You have the right to do this, but there are do's and don'ts. And there's links to all the proper election sites to help you on the story today.
All right. Thanks so much for being
You're
here
welcome.
today. If you want to read the full article, go to civilbeat.org or text 66866 to get the newsletter. We'll be right back.